Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just an affable couple in love that loves reacting to Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yes, we do.
So this is season 3, episode 13 that we're checking out today. And this is another double header that they have on Netflix. So you get 2 episodes today. Yeah, if you want early ad-free access and to see our full watch-along reactions, check out Patreon. Link's in the description of this video.
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready to do this?
I'm ready. Are you ready, Bucky?
Yeah, he's ready. He's ready. The boiling rock.
No one can make tea like Uncle, but hopefully I learned a thing or two. Would you like to hear Uncle's favorite tea joke?
Yes.
But the punchline is, leave me alone.
But you gotta tell the opening of it. You can't just tell a punchline of a joke.
It's funnier when Uncle tells it.
I'm sure it is.
Hey, can I talk to you for a second? When the invasion plan failed, some of our troops were taken. I just want to know where they might be.
Knowing will just make you feel worse.
Ooh.
My guess is they were taken to the Boiling Rock, the highest security prison in the Fire Nation. It's on an island in the middle of a boiling lake. You guys actually flew right past it on your way here.
Just knowing makes me feel better.
Not full Zuko. Oh, Momo.
Momo.
I was like, and you are?
Not up to anything, huh?
I'm gonna rescue my dad. You happy now?
I'm never happy.
Yep, it's true.
It's my mistake, and it's my job to fix it. I have to regain my honor. You can't stop me, Zuko.
Believe me.
He gets that. Yeah.
How are you going to get there? Prisons don't have bison daycares. We'll take my war balloon.
Momo, the way he sleeps. It's like Foxy. That's how Foxy sleeps.
What does it say?
A note.
Gone fishing. Back in a few days. Egg. Do 20 sets of fire fists and 10 hot squats every time you hear a badger frog croak. Nobody else has homework.
Nobody else is in charge of like saving the entire world.
Yeah.
Pretty clouds.
Awkward.
Fluffy.
A friend of mine actually designed these war balloons.
There's one thing my dad's good at, it's war.
It seems to run in the family.
Hold on, not everyone in my family is like that.
I know. You've changed.
No,
I
was
met
thinking
my
of-
uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was more of a father to me, and I really let him down.
Yeah, you did.
Leaving your home to come help us? That's hard.
Yep.
You didn't leave behind anyone you cared about?
Well, I did have a girlfriend, May.
That gloomy girl who sighs a lot?
Yeah. Everyone in the Fire Nation thinks I'm a traitor. I couldn't drag her into it.
My first girlfriend turned into the moon.
Got you beat.
That's rough, buddy.
Yeah, like what else are you supposed to say to that? My first girlfriend turned into the moon.
There it is. There's plenty of steam to keep us covered. As long as we're quiet, we should be able to navigate through it without being caught. I'm going down. The balloon's not working anymore.
The air outside is just as hot as the air inside, so we can't fly.
So what are we supposed to do?
Land. Now how you getting out? Great, you're stuck too.
How are we gonna get off the island if the balloon won't work?
We'll figure something out.
This is just crazy. What are you doing?
It doesn't work anyway.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Yeah, because you guys didn't take any supplies or anything out there.
I hope these disguises work.
We just need to lay low and find my dad as soon as possible.
Guards! There's a scuffle in the yard. Come on!
Yard scuffle!
I didn't do anything. What did I do?
He wants to know what he did. Isn't that cute?
You were born.
You're very cute, sir.
Super cute.
You didn't bow down when I walked by, Chit-sang.
That's not a prison rule.
Do it!
It is now.
Make me.
He was hoping you'd say that.
Firebending is prohibited. You're going in the cooler. Help me take him in!
Meet back here in an hour.
The warden will deal with you soon. Can you believe this guy?
Prisoners, am I right?
Tell me about it.
Hey, new guy. I know it's the rule to have your helmet on at all times, but relax.
If I'm not prepared, someone could strike me on the head.
Sorry, Zuko. That's smart thinking.
Can the new guy ask you veterans a few questions about the prison?
No, you can't date the female guards.
You don't want to.
No, that's not. The Boiling Rock. It holds the Fire Nation's most dangerous criminals, right? So what about war prisoners?
The warden. Even if you were to firebender, that would suck.
It sure looks cold in there.
He won't be firebending in there. It's the warden. Look alive.
I hear you used firebending to try to escape.
No, he defended himself.
No one has ever escaped from here. I'd sooner jump in the
2 evers.
than let that record fall. Now go back to your shivering.
Yeah.
I asked around the lounge. There are no Water Tribe prisoners. I'm afraid your father's not here.
What? Are you sure? Did you
Came all this way for nothing.
So we came all this way for nothing?
You could free other prisoners.
What would Uncle say? Sometimes clouds have 2 sides. It's like a silver sandwich.
It's like a silver sandwich.
When life seems hard, take a bite out of the silver sandwich.
Maybe we haven't failed after all.
I can't believe that worked.
No one did.
It's Suki.
Prisoner, yourselves.
His girlfriend that's not the moon.
Sokka has multiple girlfriends.
Did I do something wrong?
Oh, you're under arrest, all right.
Then maybe you recognize this.
Dude, why would she? Yeah.
Sokka, it's you!
There you go.
They locked me in here because I'm the leader. I'm so glad to see you, Sokka. I knew you'd come.
Yeah.
I need to get into that cell.
No, you can't go in there.
Step aside. Hey, hey, what are you doing? Guard, help! I think he's an imposter. Arrest him!
You're under arrest. Don't worry, I'll figure it out.
I never thought I'd find you in here, Prince Zuko.
How did you know who I am?
The scar on your face.
You broke my niece's heart.
Oh.
You're my special prisoner now.
Why don't you just tell my father and collect a reward?
Oh, in due time, believe me, I intend to collect.
The warden has a weird looking face.
Oh, good. You guys have met.
Actually, we met a long time ago. Kind of burned down my village.
Sorry about that. Nice to see you again.
I think I have an escape plan. I checked out the coolers again. Well, they're completely insulated and sealed to keep the cold in. It's a perfect boat for getting through the boiling water.
Are you sure?
I'm telling you, it'll work.
How do you plan on detaching it from the rest of the building?
We'll roll the cooler into the water and just float with the current. It'll take us straight across. As long as we don't make a sound, no one will notice.
Genius, Sokka.
How are you going to get the cooler out?
He's coming with.
I heard you hatching an escape plan, and I want in.
There's nothing to get in on.
Yeah, the only thing we're hatching is an egg.
I guess we have no choice.
Okay, you're
And
in.
you'll lose your egg.
Now, first we need someone to unbolt the cooler.
I can get you inside.
Fight.
Hey, what are you, stupid? Watch where you're going.
You watch who you're shoving.
I think you mean whom I'm shoving.
Great acting.
No firebending. Into the cooler.
Sokka, shouldn't you be with him, escorting him to the cooler? Make it safer, so he doesn't lose that wrench.
I can take you back to your cell if you've learned your lesson.
I have. Completely.
Nice.
Suki and Chit sang out of their cells a few minutes ago. They'll be waiting for us at the shore. Someone's coming.
Yeah, new arrivals coming in at dawn. Some war prisoners. Though I did hear there might be a...
War prisoners, yeah.
It could be your father.
I know. Is it right for me to risk Suki's freedom?
It's your call, Sokka.
This here's my girl and my best buddy. They're coming too.
Everybody in the cooler. Let's go.
Sokka staying.
Are you sure you want to go? You're the one who said you wanted to redeem yourself. Rescuing your dad is your chance.
Your dad?
If I had just cut my losses at the invasion, maybe we wouldn't be in this mess. Maybe sometimes it's just better to call it quits before you fail.
No, it's not. Look, Sokka, you're going to fail a lot before things work out.
That's supposed to make me feel better?
You have to try every time.
Yep.
You can't quit because you're afraid you might fail.
If you two are done cuddling, and we get
The only failure is in quitting.
I'm staying. You guys go.
I'm not leaving without you, Sokka.
I'm staying too.
Let's roll, baby.
I hope we haven't just made a huge mistake.
Yeah, because they're definitely not going to allow that escape route again.
This current is so slow.
Yeah, you guys are basically just in like a boiling pot.
Yeah. Oh.
Secure the perimeter and lock down the prisoners! Now!
The plan failed. They're caught.
Get the fugitives...
Because you're impatient.
The gondola's moving. This is it. If my dad's not there, we risked everything for nothing.
We had to.
Come on, come on.
Is that him?
My dad doesn't have a nose ring. Where is he? That's it? That can't be it.
Hey, you! Get off the gondola!
Yay, my dad's in prison.
Dad.
But what's the new plan? We're just gonna escape. I guess via the gondola somehow.
Excuse me, coming through. The warden wants me over there. Sorry.
Welcome to the Boiling Rock. I'm sure you've all heard the horrible rumors about our little island.
They're all true.
Look me in the eye when I'm talking to you.
No.
Oh, you'd rather look at my shoes? Then take a look! I know exactly who you are, Hakoda of the Water Tribe. See? Isn't that better? You will all
Nice.
get these prisoners out of my sight!
That is Sokka's dad.
Thank goodness you're okay.
If you take one step closer, you'll see just how okay I am.
Dad, it's me.
My son.
Yay.
Are you comfortable, Chitsang?
If you're trying to get me to talk, forget it. I'm not a squealer.
Yeah, you will though.
I know you and your cronies are not smart enough to come up with that little escape plan. So you're gonna tell me who is?
The others are being held at a prison near the Fire Nation Palace. They singled me out as their leader and sent me here. But before I left, I met some young women who said they knew you. The Oceanama fighters?
You mean the Kyoshi Warriors?
Yeah.
That's right.
Their leader Suki is here, and she's gonna escape with us.
She's kind of his girlfriend. No big deal.
Prince Zuko?
The son of the Fire Lord?
Well, he's here too. He's on our side now. I know, I had the same reaction. After he's really proven himself, and I never would have found you without his help.
Yeah.
So, do you have a plan?
I don't know if there's another way off this island.
You'll think of something.
No prison in the world that can hold 2 Water Tribe geniuses.
Then we better find 2. Zuko, I just got done talking to my dad. We came up with an escape plan together.
What are you doing here?
I was just telling this dirty lowlife what I think of him.
You'll have to do that later. He's coming with us.
Because we have orders straight from the warden. That's why.
Oh,
Could I just
told
get
him Zuko
10
was
more
involved.
seconds to rough him up a bit?
Fine, 10 seconds.
Take that! And this! We have a new plan, but it's gonna need a big distraction. Be in the yard in 1 hour.
All right, that's enough.
Where are you taking me? I didn't do anything wrong.
Come on, Zuko. We all know that's a lie.
Ooh. She's gonna help you though. Because she loves you.
I think he's ready to talk.
Have you had enough time to think about what I asked?
There was another person involved in the escape plan. It's a guy who's disguised like a prison guard, only he's not a prison guard.
That's why he's disguised.
He came up with the plan.
Plan that you screwed up.
How did you know I was here?
Because I know you so well.
How?
The warden's my uncle, you idiot.
Yeah.
All I get is a letter. You could have at least looked me in the eye when you ripped out my heart.
I didn't mean to.
You didn't mean to?
This isn't about you. This is about the Fire Nation.
Thanks, Zuko. That makes me feel all better.
I never wanted to hurt you, but I have to do this to save my country.
Save it? You're betraying your country.
That's not how I see it.
Sokka, Zuka, what's going on?
I don't have much time.
You really don't.
We're escaping today. We're gonna commandeer the gondola and we're gonna take a hostage with us so they won't cut the lines.
The warden will still just cut the lines.
No, this is the
Not
warden.
if the warden is the captive.
Better than the warden.
The warden, yeah.
His niece.
May, yep.
The warden wants to see you. Now.
Put him in the lineup. One of you is an imposter who thought he could fool me. That person is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Come on, guy, do the right thing and point to somebody else. An innocent person deserves to be punished, but...
That's him, Warden. He's the imposter.
What?
Nice, payback.
He's lying! He's a liar!
Good. Well done.
It wasn't me.
I know you've been working together. You threw Chit Sang in the very cooler they used to escape.
That was just a coincidence.
That was pretty smart.
Who told you to interrupt me?
I did.
Oh!
Oh.
Yep.
Well, this
Tylee's
is a
behind him.
complication.
You're wasting your time. That's not one of them.
How do you know?
Because I'm a people person.
She's the best.
Let the prisoners out into the yard.
We're in the middle of lockdown.
If you ask me, it's best not to question it and just do what he says.
Yeah, sounds good. Prison riot time.
We have to start a riot.
Oh, hey! What'd you do that for? Aren't you mad at me? Normally I would be, but I've been learning to control my anger.
You're lucky I didn't rat you out, but my generosity comes with a price. I know you're planning another escape attempt.
Oh, God.
We need a riot. You wouldn't happen to know how to start one, would you?
Please. Hey, riot!
You just gotta throw the riot guy up in the air.
Impressive.
Forget about controlling my anger. Let's riot! This is supposed to be a lockdown!
Ma'am, there's a riot going on. I'm here to protect you.
I don't need any protection.
Get off of me!
Zuko, good. We're all here. Now all we need to do is grab the warden and get to the gondola.
And how do we do that?
I'm not sure.
I thought you thought this through.
I thought you told me it's okay not to think everything through.
Maybe not everything.
I think your girlfriend's taking care of it.
Yeah, Suki.
Damn,
Oh,
she's good.
hell yeah.
Her skills are insane.
Yep. Boop.
Sorry, Warden. You're my prisoner now.
Nice.
Girl.
Tell me about it.
But Azula's here. She's gonna cut the wire. She doesn't care about the warden.
We've got the warden. Let's go.
Everyone in.
Zuko, come on. Zuko, hurry.
Use your flame. To go a little bit fast. Oh! Nice grab.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Ooh. Yes, it is.
My sister and her friend.
Oh. See that? That's what I wanted you to do.
This is a rematch I've been waiting for.
Me too.
This is not good. I don't see how they stand a chance against Azula.
They don't have to defeat her, they just gotta get out of the volcano.
Yep.
Nice teamwork.
Holy crap.
Cut the line! He wants us to cut the line. There's no way he'll survive.
You'd rather die than let anyone escape. Yeah, you're also gonna kill the princess.
That's what I was just thinking.
They're about to cut the line! Then it's time to leave. Goodbye, Zuko.
Goodbye, Iron Man.
They're cutting the line. The gondola's about to go.
I hope this thing floats.
It doesn't. I think that's the point.
Yep.
What are you doing?
Saving the jerk who dumped me.
Yeah, May.
Who is that? It's May.
What is she doing?
She's fighting for love.
So yeah, just ship him back now.
Sorry, Warden. Your record is officially broken.
Zuko, what are you doing?
My sister was on that island.
Yeah, and she's probably right behind us, so let's not stop.
What I mean is she must have come here somehow. There, that's our way out of here.
Smart.
Leave us alone. I never expected this from you. The thing I don't understand is why. I love Zuko more than I fear you.
Ooh. Damn. We were waiting for this when they would turn on her. Are they gonna join it with Aang and the crew? Oh.
You're both fools.
What shall we do with them, Princess?
Put them somewhere I'll never have to see their faces again and let them rot.
What are you doing in this thing? What happened to the war balloon?
It kind of got destroyed.
Sounds like a crazy fishing trip. Did you at least get some good meat?
The best meat of all. The meat of friendship and fatherhood.
Yeah, Sokka. One out.
I'm new. What's up, everybody?
Hi, Katara.
How are you here? What is going on? Where did you go?
We kind of went to a Fire Nation prison.
Seriously, you guys didn't find any meat?
Tough. Enterprise. Like, her and Momo will get along. All right. So that was a great two-parter. Everyone chips in. Like, Sokka had the great idea to escape to the first place. But good job, Zuko. Like,
Yeah.
you know, talking to him and giving him a pep talk. Even like the first pep talk wasn't great about the silver cloud lining in the clouds and sandwiches and whatnot.
Silver sandwich.
The silver sandwich. But yeah, pushing him and telling him that, you know, you just gotta keep trying, and even if you are gonna fail. And I think it was like Mike Dicka that said basically like you know, you only fail if you quit. And I think that's like a direct quote, but it's along those lines. So I just really love that moment.
I thought this was an outstanding episode for Zuko. In how he stepped up for Sokka, how he supported Sokka, the way that like when it came down to, oh, do we leave now or do we stay because now they're war prisoners? Like he said, Sokka, it's your mission, it's your call. Like
yeah,
when he was talking to his father, he said, I'm not going to destroy you because it's not my job. It is the Avatar's and it's my job to help him. And I really feel like he has very much taken his own words to heart and that he is here to help this group. And that is what he is going to do, kind of unconditionally. And, you know, with May there, that is a situation that kind of could have compromised his loyalty. I mean, he really doesn't owe Sokka anything. And he does actually really deeply care about May.
Yeah.
And yet, he stayed on the mission. He put her in the jail cell, yes, to hold her back, but I think also to protect her. There was a prison riot. So, like, it was twofold. Even though, as he said, like, she didn't need the protection of that guard. That was not going to do anything.
Yeah.
But then, you know, she helps him escape. And he's not dumb to what his sister is going to interpret that as. He knows his sister's going to see that as a huge betrayal. And yet he continues to stay on mission and go with Sokka because, like, that's what he knows he needs to do in this moment. So in terms of, like, Zuko turning into this good guy, this is a great episode for that. Now I'm really just worried about May.
Yeah. What about Ty Lee?
And Ty Lee.
Yeah.
And Ty Lee. I will admit, I forgot exactly what her name was, which is why I just calling out May. But yes.
I always call them Mai and Ty Lee because May's name is spelled M-A-I. But yeah, it's like, yeah, May and Ty Lee. Mai and Ty Lee, you know, it rhymes. It's just fun.
I like it.
Mai Tai. Yeah, I mean, Zuko really is, you know, he learned from his uncle, who he said was more like a father figure to him. And he took those lessons to heart because even though he doesn't have Iroh's sayings or his jokes,
Does
you know,
not have the joke.
He's got to find his own, he's got to, you know, use his own personality. And he did with that speech to Zuko, into Sokka, when he was telling him about failure. But Iroh, in his like the many tales of like bossing Say or whatever, Iroh was just like going about helping people.
Yep.
And that's what he was doing with Zuko. Like his mission was to help Zuko find his way, and now it's like Zuko's like paying that forward by helping other people, sort of like, you know, just in their journey and finding their way. And I think that's just, I mean, what that's his path forward. That's great.
I will say I'm curious to see what, if any, effect this all has on Azula. My gut's telling me we'll have none. But this is like, so May and Ty Lee, I never got the impression that they were loyal to Azula for Azula's sake, or that they liked her.
Yep.
It was proximity to power. It was
fear, what she said. Yeah.
You know, fear and the Fire Nation and all of those things that kind of like put them together.
Mm-hmm.
But there was no like this betrayal. There's no love lost there. However, I do think it's the first time that Azula has ever actually had anyone truly, honestly stand up to her.
Mm-hmm.
And I wonder if that is going to shake her at all in any capacity. I don't think that she's going to care about May and Ty Lee, or that as like people, or that she's going to bemoan the loss of their friendship. I do think she'll miss having people kiss up to her.
Mm.
Like, they served a role which was to stroke her ego.
Well, and they were pretty badass fighters too. Like,
And
that's originally why she recruited them.
They were useful.
Yeah.
But them as people, she's not
Exactly.
connected to. So I think she's going to miss the utility of them, but not miss them.
Yeah, and I just love that. I love Zuko more than I fear you.
Yeah.
Such a great line. And we had talked about the fact that we didn't think that they were really on board with Azula because there was for caring about her, and you know, this just kind of like kind of proved that. But Ty Lee stepping up and taking out Azula for May. So it showed that like while they weren't there for Azula, they are there for each other.
Yeah, I was gonna say I do get the impression that they had a genuine friendship.
Yeah. So it's just like now Azula can see like that's what true friendship is, which is something like, you know, true connection that she will never have.
I didn't necessarily think that May and Zuko had this incredible romance, right? They were sort of like, I don't know, like the fun emo couple that sits on the couch at like a high school party. Like that, like that's kind of what I saw them as. I did not give them clearly enough credit at all, because now I find myself in a position of like, oh, I actually want them to like have their happily ever after. I'm cheering for them now. I do want them to reconnect and have that. And I also think what May said, like, that is why love wins over hate, right? It's the fact that I love something more than I fear something else, or I love someone more than I fear someone else. And like that line that she said, I was just like, that's it. That's it in a nutshell. That's why people are able to ride Appa around the world 60 times, try and teach Aang how to do the different bending, because like they love their people and their families and want their survival more than they fear the Fire Nation.
Yeah, and Suki, man, that was super impressive. She had a great little showing there when she went to go take down the warden. Yeah. So that was crazy impressive.
Even Bucky was impressed.
And yeah, just like some fun little moments in this, like just from the side characters or whatever, like, hey, I'm new.
Yeah.
Just some fun little one-liners in there. And when Sokka was telling Zuko, yeah, my first girlfriend turned into the moon. Which is, it is just like the truth, but it sounds so ridiculous when he says it. And they were just trying to find some sort of like common ground, like between each other. And it's like, yeah, I know what pain feels like, man. My first girlfriend turned into the moon. Like, we've gone through some crazy shit in this journey.
Yeah, actually on the war balloon was another moment where like I started to kind of be sad that I didn't give enough credit to May and Zuko, because like the look on Zuko's face when he started talking about May, I was like, oh damn, like this wasn't just a relationship of convenience. Like he really loves her. He really cares about her. So yeah, I very much enjoyed that moment between the two of them and just trying to find some common ground. I thought that was great. I also loved Zuko once again coming through as the mastermind. His plan was brilliant. I mean, unfortunately,
Sokka or Zuko? Sokka, okay.
The escape plan.
Yeah.
It unfortunately didn't work, which is too bad.
Mm-hmm.
But it potentially could have. Like to what you said, had they not been impatient, which I get it. They were in a pot basically on boiling water. So they were cooking themselves.
Mm-hmm.
That part of the plan wasn't great. But otherwise it could have worked. And Sokka again in like, the 11th hour coming through with a genius mastermind plan.
Mm-hmm.
He's proven himself again and again how valuable he is. The teamwork he and Zuko had fighting Azula. Again, like, even though Zuko was doing all the firebending, it was Sokka's sword that was coming closer and closer to her face. Like, he was getting in there. And then, of course, Sokka's dad. If we had not ever seen Sokka's dad before this episode, and we just saw that, it would have told us so much about exactly who this man is. And we would see exactly why Sokka is the man that he is becoming.
Well said. Also, I have to say that Azula's line, like, I'm a people person. What can I say? I'm a people person. Just another beauty from her.
Yes. Also, I have to give honorary mention to Momo for just his amazing sleeping positions.
Yes.
Very enjoyable.
Yeah. He makes the most of his screen time.
He does. He wasn't even in this episode hardly at all, but man, did he make his impression.
Yep. If you want to jump ahead, by the time this is on YouTube, we'll be done on Patreon. You can see it right now. The rest of our reactions for Avatar: The Last Airbender. Patreon.com/DefiniteDefinitive. Links in the description of this video. Thanks for watching Avatar with us, which keep in mind.
That our reaction is definitely not definitive.